Hey guys, I'm Kat and welcome back to my channel. Sometimes when I'm watching YouTube, I crave the days where things were a lot simpler, where people were just doing story times and follow me arounds and like fashion thrift hauls and stuff like that. And nowadays it seems like people feel like they have to like put forth a lot more effort and keep up with the big kids and like make videos that are like movies and big productions with crazy editing. And some of us just don't either care for that or just don't have the ability to do that or don't have the financial stability to do that. So I decided in my lower mental stumper to do a video that a lot of people did back in the day to kind of just bring back that past nostalgia. And I was thinking about doing a couple of videos that just kind of brought back that past nostalgia feeling that we all loved back in the day, and I quite frankly miss, because YouTube just seemed simpler. It seemed less judgmental, it seemed simpler, and you could express yourself more back then. And now it's so censored, and you can get demonetized so easily that it's just kind of, I really wish YouTube would go back to how it was in 2008. So to kind of cling on to that nostalgia and kind of just, embrace it, I decided I want to do an old-fashioned what's in my bag. Now, of course, not a lot of people are going to care what's in my bag, but I honestly don't care either, because honestly, it sounds so strange, but I kind of liked watching those videos of what was in people's bags and kind of, you kind of learn a piece of who they are by what's in their bag. So I'm going to show you what's in my bag. I also need to clean it out anyway, so this is a great opportunity for me to take everything out and get rid of the stuff that I don't need. So let's take a peek of what is in my bag. So this is an old relic bag from Fossil that I found at Ross. When I looked up how much this bag used to be, it was like in the 60s, and I bought this for like, I want to say $16 or $17 at Ross. So I don't ever like depending on what it is, I don't really pay full price for certain things. So that's always a good thought. This bag has so many pockets in it, so we're gonna start with this back pocket back here. And I already know what's in this, and it's gonna look so weird, but I have this random piece of a pot in this bag. And the reason is because I live by a river, and something I like to do is pick up weird rocks or pieces of stuff and then put them in jars. I've always wanted to like travel and do that so I can have a jar for each place I've traveled, but I haven't been able to do that, especially since we're in the middle of pandemonium still at the moment. So I decided I was just gonna do it here, and I mostly like doing it when I'm with my boyfriend because it kind of like is like a, I don't know, sappy remembering thing. And this was a piece of a pot that I found by the river, so I thought this was really cute, or not cute, but kind of cool. And I haven't taken it out, and it's probably going to live back here until I remember. So that's the only thing back there. We're gonna get to this flap here. So in this front zipper, I already know what's in here, and it's gonna look so weird, but I have free floating vitamins in here because I haven't gotten to buying like a little container for my vitamins. I must have dropped a few, but I have collagen vitamins in here. I need to go to like the Dollar Tree and find a small container for my vitamins, but I really like these collagen vitamins because I was reading about collagen, and it was talking about how it can give you energy, it can help with weight gain and help balance your weight gain. It can also help suppress hunger because when I get depressed, I eat a lot, so this can actually help with that. But also, because I have hypothyroidism, my hair falls out really easily and my skin gets really dry, and for the past couple of weeks that I've been taking this, I have noticed quite a difference. So, but the thing is, the ones that I have, you have to take 6 a day, which is a lot, but usually I try to take 3 in the morning and 3 in the middle of the day, but sometimes I'll break it up in 2 in the morning, 2 in the middle of the day, and 2 at night. But I think that's the only thing in this pocket. I'm really utilizing the space that I have. In this flap, I've got my sunglasses. So I don't usually wear sunglasses because unless I'm wearing my contacts, because my eyesight is really bad. So I'm not wearing contacts right now, so I can't see very well, and I can't see if these are crooked on my face because I have a narrow nose. But when I wear contacts, I like to wear sunglasses, especially when I drive, because my eyes are blue, and so they absorb light a lot. So fun fact, blue eyes have a harder time with sunlight than brown eyes, because I think, if I remember correctly, it's because the blue it doesn't have UV protection, and it just kind of soaks in the light, and some blue eyes are more sensitive than others, so I have light sensitivity. So these, when I wear my contacts, actually help me see better, because my eyes don't absorb as much light. Granted, sometimes I don't like wearing them when I drive because for some reason the frames are distracting. I got these at Walmart for 12 bucks, and I love the shape. So I've got a big head, and some of the sunglasses that I've been wearing make my head look small, which says a lot because I've got a big head. So, but I thought these were really cute, really nice. But I need to get some sunglasses that are more dark because sometimes these don't help. These are more, I think, stylish than practical. But those live in my bag for whenever I need them. And then I have backup headphones. These are really cheap headphones, and one of the little earbud things is missing. So I wear rechargeable headphones, which are these. I mostly use these, but sometimes they die, and I have to listen to music when I'm out in public or out in the world because it honestly helps my anxiety. Sometimes I forget how bad my anxiety is, and then there are certain things that trigger it, and music is one of the best ways for me to deal with that anxiety. But also I like to close out the world with headphones, so I have backup headphones with me every time, so that way when these die and I don't have the ability to charge them, I have my backup headphones. I have a receipt in here for my work. I bought body oil, and I bought a Coochie feminine spray for those days that it's hot outside and you want to smell fresher, if you know what I'm saying. And then I have this hydrocortisone cream. This is basically an itch cream. So a new development that started happening with me this year is that whenever I get extremely stressed or aggravated, I get a stress rash. So basically what a stress rash is when your body can't handle how stressed out and upset you are, so you get a rash from it. And it actually takes longer to get rid of than another rash because the rash is induced by stress. And I get it on my left arm. It's actually pretty much gone now, which is actually a good sign. But it gets itchy and irritating like a normal rash does, so I have this to help me not itch it because it gets worse. I don't know if it's because it's a thyroid thing or an age thing, which is awesome because you can grow into things and grow out of things, and I just had to grow into this stress rash thing. But this I keep around also. Mosquitoes love me. They love something in my blood, some kind of protein in my blood that helps them make babies. And so in the summer, I get bit by mosquitoes more than anybody that I hang out with. And other than maybe my mother, when my mom's around, they go after her. And her and I are slightly allergic, so I keep this with me for when that happens. I have a chapstick. This was a chapstick that I customized for myself, so it says Cat's Moisture Stick. It's in strawberry cheesecake. I thought this was really cool when I figured out you could do this. I don't know if that's blurry because I can't see, so I don't know if anything's blurry. But it's cool because I could pick the ingredients, so it's got like mango butter in it, macadamia nut oil, avocado oil, black cumin seed oil, stuff like that. Really moisturizing stuff. I keep a lot of chapsticks in my bag. I think I have two right now. I have this one and another one that you'll probably see, but I keep chapsticks in my bag because one thing I hate is when my lips are dry because it's really irritating, and I don't know if people have this is happening to other people, but when I wear masks a lot, my lips get dry underneath the mask, so I have to use chapstick. I need to buy a chapstick that, I think I have a chapstick that has SPF in it because it's going to start getting hot and your lips can sunburn too, so it's good to have SPF on your lips too, but this one just keeps my lips nice and not dry because it's irritating. And I have a habit of licking my lips, which actually causes my lips to get more dry and they can crack, which is just super sexy. And then the last thing I have in this pocket is antihistamines. Again, if you have a stress, if you have a rash, either from like maybe you touched something that irritated your skin like a fragrance or a stress rash, the antihistamines can actually help with the inflammation and it can help with the itching. I have to take non-drowsy antihistamines because if it's Benadryl or any kind of antihistamine that has like the ingredient that makes you tired, it knocks me on my ass. I mean, granted, of course, you can't really be itchy if you're knocked out and asleep, but at the same time, like, I'm usually taking this in my daily life when I'm at work and I can't be tired at work because I need to focus. So these are non-drowsy antihistamines. I think I actually got these from, I think these are ones that my boyfriend got me from 7-Eleven because I was really irritated that my arm was itchy. So he bought these for me, but they live in my bag now. And I think that's the last thing in this front pouch. So we're gonna get to the big one, which this is the one that I'm disappointed in because it got messy really fast. So like, I'll show you the inside before we actually like, just like a little, like it's messy in there and the bag is really heavy. So the first thing is a notepad. It says thoughts on it. I like to carry a notepad or a post-it notepad like everywhere with me because I have random thoughts. Either like say something pisses me off and I need to get it out. I have a thought for a song or for a like the book I'm writing or for like I don't know, something for work. If I know we're gonna have a meeting, if there's something I want to talk about, I'll usually write it down in here. If I have reminders, things that I need to like remember for a test, stuff like that, it lives in this notepad. So that way I don't forget. I remember reading somewhere that J.K. Rowling used to have piles and piles of napkins in her bag because she would write on basically any surface she could if she got an idea. So I started bringing a notepad with me so that way at any point if I started to have a random thought or an idea, I could write it down so I wouldn't forget. So, and then this is a pen I think I stole from a hotel. Yeah, I did, from the Sheraton, because I like pens from businesses. A receipt for Walmart for a laundry detergent, air freshener, Lysol sanitizer, something I can't read, concealer, setting spray, a t-shirt, this one, a skirt, which I don't know where it's at, and a Sprite. Exciting. Free floating money. Don't know how much. It's all in dollars. Oh wow, that dollar got all kinds of fucked up. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $8 just free floating in my bag. And I know there's a wallet in here. 2 pieces of Post-its. One that has a phone number for K Jewelers. Great. A body spray. So this is actually a hair and body mist. And this is by Pacifica. It's Indian coconut nectar. I really can't see if it's blurry or not. I think it's blurry. This is a new camera, so I'm still learning how to use it. But I don't know if it's because you can see my face. I don't know. Anyway, this is an Indian coconut nectar hair and body mist. It's by Pacifica, so it's vegan and cruelty-free. I really like this because, so to me it smells like coconuts. It smells like summer. To my boyfriend, it smells like confectionery. It smells like baked goods. So whenever I wear it, he thinks I'm wearing a different spray, but it's actually this, which I'm not mad at. But I like this mostly because it doesn't stay very much as a body mist, but it stays in my hair a lot. And that was the main reason why I wanted it, because if I go on, like, it's warm outside and I go on a walk and I get sweaty, if I go on a workout and don't have time to wash my hair, you know, I can just spray this in my hair and it makes my hair smell like coconuts, which I love. They also have a perfume that is in the same scent, but a lot of people really like this one. So this one is, I don't know how long I'm going to use this, but I really like it. And it stays in my bag for those days where, like, again, if I'm outside and it's hot, I've been sweating, and I want to spray myself before I, like, go in somewhere so I don't smell like sweat. This is a great option. I can't remember how much it was because Ulta was having a, like, buy 2, get 1 40% off kind of thing. So I don't really remember how much this was, but it smells really good. The smell reminds me of summer, and I really like coconuts. It's one of my smells for when I get anxious. When I have really bad anxiety, coconut is one of those smells that helps me get through that anxiety. So I also like to keep it around for that, but it sticks in my hair really well. So if you want a good hair mist, which sounds weird to have a hair perfume, but it's a thing, and it makes me feel more confident when my hair smells good. So I really like this. It's really good. I have an almost empty bottle of antacids in regular strength that I got from the Dollar Tree. Need to get more. I like to keep these because I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember if it's called secret acid reflux or like a laryngitis, whatever, acid reflux. Basically, it's, you have acid reflux, but the acid skips like the middle part and goes straight to your throat. So I've never had heartburn before, which is usually happens if you had acid reflux. But what I do get is the acid goes into my throat and burns my throat. So like how my voice is probably a little bit scratchy, but it mostly happens in the morning. When I went to go see my thyroid doctor a few months ago, I explained every symptom that I was having. My throat hurt, my voice was really scratchy all the time. I didn't know why, and she told me to possibly look into it and eliminate some things, and so I did that, and I realized, okay, so I have acid reflux, but not like everybody else. So I don't get heartburn. I've never had heartburn before, but I get the acid. I have acid reflux, and the acid goes straight to my throat. It's a really painful feeling when you can feel the acid, because it, honestly, it might sound TMI. It's only happened twice, but it's made me throw up before because the acid is just, it's not supposed to be there. So the body rejects it. But I keep this antacid so when I can feel the burning and pain in my throat, this helps. I'm also lactose intolerant, so these help with that whenever I choose to ride the dairy roller coaster. So next is a very crushed, very dead Pop-Tart. I like to keep snacks in my bag, but sometimes I forget I have them. And this Pop-Tart is literally like, it's dead. I need to throw it away. I'm gonna start a pile of things to start to throw away. Okay, I have a bottle of headache relief. And then, let me see if I can find, because I also have a bottle of ibuprofen. So I like to, it's gonna sound strange, but I like to change up the pain relievers that I use. I'm prone to migraines and headaches, so I usually have to keep these two things around. Also, if I wear heels or a shoe that's is not flat, basically, if you take ibuprofen, which is an anti-inflammatory, before you put them on and go about your day, it actually can stave off that pain. So if I use too much ibuprofen, it stops working, so I need to switch it up with this one. The only thing is that this does not work as well as the ibuprofen does, and also this has caffeine in it to help with the headache, and if I take it too much, it makes me feel wiggy. So I stick with the ibuprofen, but I keep them both in my bag, so that way, like, if it's not a really bad headache, I take the headache relief. If it's a bad headache, I take ibuprofen, because it just works better for me. Or I'll carry around Tylenol, because Tylenol also works for me too. But it also has caffeine in it, so I have to be careful about the caffeine too. More dead snacks that I really need to throw away. This is the Munchies peanut butter cheese cracker snacks. I'll throw that away. I have a portable brush that is full of my hair, which is awesome. But I like this because if, like, my hair is messy, sometimes in the morning when I wake up to go to work, I'll wake up late and I don't have time to brush my hair. So I have this portable brush so that I can just brush my hair while I'm on my way to work, or when I get to work, so that way it looks less crazy. If it's been windy outside, if I take it out of a ponytail, it's just really good to have. And it also has a tiny mirror in there, so I can try to see very terribly how my face looks. So that's good. Oh, no, that's the garbage pile. All right, I have my native, it's blurry. I can't tell if it's blurry because my eyesight's blurry. Anyway, so it's my Native coconut flower and mandarin deodorant. I really like this a lot because for me it works. I prefer this because it's aluminum free but also paraben free, and my skin's really sensitive. But also I've noticed with this deodorant, whenever I start to sweat, I can smell it more, which is awesome. I don't know how long it lasts because I haven't really calculated how long it lasts, but it lasts a long time. I don't have to reapply as often. Of course, since it's aluminum free, it doesn't help with sweat, which I don't care if it doesn't help with sweat. I just don't want to stink. And this really works really well. I really like it. There are other scents on the Native website that I want to try, but also you can buy Native in Walgreens if you don't feel like waiting for it to ship. Then you can just go buy it in Walgreens. But I really like this. I'm thinking about, because I also have Lumi deodorant, and I'm thinking about doing a test of which one works better for me, just to see. But so far, I've really liked the Native. And so if you want to try a paraben-free and aluminum-free deodorant and haven't tried Native, even though it like is everywhere, because this came from getting Native like ads everywhere for a while, from YouTube to Facebook to Twitter, and so I decided to give it a shot, and I'm really glad that I did because I really like it. But I think I'm almost out of it, so I'm gonna have to buy more. This is a card holder that I don't know why I kept. Hand lotion. This is rose hand lotion from Bath and Body Works. Another thing that I hate is when my skin is dry. So I mentioned how I like chapstick because I don't like when my lips are dry. I hate when my skin is dry. And my boyfriend gets annoyed because I'll notice when my skin is dry, but to him my skin is fine, it's not dry. But to me, I have a particular standard of how moisturized I want my skin to be, and also I live in my skin, so I notice it more, because like to me, my skin is dry. To him, it probably wouldn't be. But I like this because it's small, I can keep it in my bag, and with the amount of hand sanitizer and how much I wash my hands while I'm at work, this is a godsend. And I keep it in my bag just so that way I can moisturize my hands. Not that we're shaking hands anymore, but I just like, for me as a comfortable thing, I like when my hands are moisturized, so it's good to keep moisturizer in your bag. This I'm not going to show because these are the keys to where I work. I have a random charger cord that does go to my phone. Alright, next thing is this. So this is containing my menstrual cups. These are unused because these are brand new, so I can actually show them to you. So these are the Fun Cups by Fun Factory. I actually did a whole entire video about these and how much they've changed my life. And I'll have to link it below. But basically, these are the menstrual cups. These have literally changed my life. I haven't had to buy pads or tampons since 2017, and it's 2020. A little crash course. These are medical grade silicone. They last about 12 years, and you can wear them for about 6 to 12 hours depending on your flow. They have 3 different sizes, 3 different kits for these. You have the A cup size, you have the B cup size, and then you have a kit that comes with both sizes. The A cup size is good if you've never had children vaginally or if you've never had a hysterectomy, and if you have a light flow. The B cup is good if you've had kids vaginally, if you've had a hysterectomy, or if you have a heavy flow. I like the Explorer kit, which comes with both of them, because everybody that has a period knows that sometimes your cycle is different than others. So sometimes my cycle is not as bad, so I can wear this for all 3 days. Sometimes it's bad enough to wear this, and there are days where the first day is like the small cup and the other days are the big cup. I really encourage people who have periods to get menstrual cups and try to stop using pads or tampons. The reason for that is because, 1, toxic shock syndrome is a thing. 2, a lot of the pad and tampon companies use chemicals and bleaches and fragrances in their pads. I know Always actually has a pad that's fragrance because sometimes periods smell, and they put fragrance in their pads, which, first of all, not safe for the vagina biome, but also periods stink because when blood hits air, it smells. And if you use a menstrual cup, the blood never hits the air. Also, what I love about these is these have lines in them. It's gonna sound super strange because why do they need to have lines? Well, because this is a great way to get to know your vagina, which sounds super strange. Why do I need to get to know my vagina? Well, first of all, that honestly to me that's a dumb question. Like when people say there are no dumb questions, that's definitely one of them, because you are the owner of this vagina. You should know it. Because the lines will help measure how much you're bleeding, which is good to know, especially if you go to a gynecologist a lot, because you can pay attention to how much you're bleeding. If you start bleeding a lot, like too much, you'll notice it, because like if you continuously go to the 30 milliliter, I think it is, line, but you go over it, then your cycle's different. It's just good to know. So basically these are supposed to suction cup to the cervix. For me, I can't suction cup it to the cervix because it's really uncomfortable, but it's supposed to either sit in the vaginal canal or suction cup to the cervix. That's awesome because you'll get to know what your cervix feels like. If you know what your cervix feels like, then you'll know if there's something wrong. Same thing, because you do have to get to know your vagina. You do have to get your finger in there to get it in and out. And that's good to know basically what the inside feels like, so that way you can feel if there's something wrong. It's a great sexual health option. These are made by a brand that does, they also make adult toys as well. So this is medical grade silicone. They're made in Bremen, Germany. The whole brand was created and is still run in Bremen, Germany. So they're super regulated and high quality. And the reason they're shaped this way is because it's a better shape for the vaginal canal. So I tried the Diva Cup and I don't like it because it's more of like a teardrop shape, and not all sizes fit everybody, and I found the Diva Cup was really uncomfortable for my body type. So anyway, I really recommend it. I'll put the video I made about it forever ago, and maybe I'll make a new video, and I'll also link these, link the website for these in the description below. PSA though, one thing is Fun Factory is an adult toy brand. If you are under the age of 18 and you click on this website, just be aware that they make adult toys and you might see them. So just be aware of that. It comes in a bag that is made of Tyvek. Tyvek is an awesome material because it's temperature controlled, but also it's antibacterial. So you can, say if you need to take one of the cups out and you don't have time to wash it because you're in public, you can actually put it inside this bag. It'll be safe. It'll protect everything else in your bag from any bacteria, and then you can take it out, wash the cup, and then you can actually wash this bag to make sure it's safe. So it's an awesome option. I really wish these were around when I started my period, but they weren't a thing, and it's really cool that it's a thing nowadays for people who have periods nowadays. Great option. So yeah, I will link them down below so you can see, so you can take a peek and decide if that's something that you'd be into. Next, my wallet. This should have the money that is free floating in my bag, but basically it has my insurance card, it has my drivey thing, it has my COVID vaccination. Actually I'm getting my second dose of my Pfizer vaccination tomorrow, so that's really exciting. Probably gonna go to Krispy Kreme after and get it done free because, take advantage of it. But yeah, that's all this carries. I don't have my ID in this because I carry it in a different wallet that I carry on a lanyard. So, more free floating money, $5. Dope. A Post-it note. Post-it pad. As I said, I like to keep things in my bag that if I get random ideas, I have Post-its. So these are actually supposed to live in my apron at work, but I must have taken them out. We're getting close to the bottom. More snacks. These are mini chocolate chip cookies that my boyfriend gave me forever ago, and I never ate them. Great. Hair tie. Hair tie. I, for some reason, have a tea diffuser in here. All the things that someone needs. You never know when you have you're going to get random loose leaf tea and need to make tea. Honestly, it's probably because I threw this in my bag to take home from work and never took it out. So this is a great opportunity for me to take it out because I like loose leaf tea. I actually prefer caffeinated tea over coffee because it keeps me awake and it doesn't make me crash. It also helps my thyroid not get inflamed. A pen. Oh, okay, so this is like the other chapstick. So I notice whenever I wear a mask and I wear chapstick, my mask sticks to my lips. So I've started to use a lip oil. This is an LA Colors lip oil that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I really like it because it lasts for a long time, and it also keeps my lips moisturized and doesn't make my mask stick to my lips. I really like this. It's supposed to smell like mint. To me, it smells like key lime. It was only $1. I really like it. You can find some really cool stuff at the Dollar Tree for only $1 that are really good, so I recommend it. I have 2 things of eye drops. I actually don't like these Visine eye drops because I feel like they dry out my eyes fast, but this Equate one works so much better. I keep them in there just in case, like, if my eyes burn, of course, but I also wear contacts, so I keep these with me a lot, or at all times. We're getting to the bottom. We have pasty backs, another receipt from, I want to say Arby's. Yeah, at Arby's. Throw that away. This is Frida's Pharmacy. So basically, this is a pill container, and this carries some of my, I don't want to make them fall. It carries some of my meds. So this is my levothyroxine. The reason I carry some in my bag is because sometimes in the morning I wake up late or I just forget because I'm half asleep. I'll forget to take my medication, so I carry some with me. So that way, if I'm not home and I forget to take my medication, or if I stay at my boyfriend's, or if I stay in a hotel, or I stay at a friend's, I'll just have this with me so that way I don't miss a dose. It's not a huge deal if I miss a dose, but it's not ideal because it makes me feel like shit. So I carry some with me. Actually, my boyfriend gave me the idea to start carrying them with me because that way if I accidentally forget, I have some with me just as backup. More garbage gum wrapper. I have Urban Decay eyeshadow for those days where, like, I want to slap some eyeshadow on my eyes to make my make me look awake. And it's in the color Toasted. A pin that says I heart cats. It's people I can't stand. Still accurate. There's a piece of hair in my hand, a random rubber band, and little pieces of Pop-Tart. So that is actually everything inside of my bag. I don't think I have anything in these pockets because why would I utilize the space that I have in here? That doesn't make sense. So yeah, that is everything in my bag. I carry too much shit in my bag. There are so many things in here that I don't necessarily need, but they just make my life better. But there's actually not as much garbage in my bag as much as like I thought there would be. But yeah, so that's everything in there. I love the nostalgia of it because just having like the stories and explanations of why people carry stuff, some of their favorite items, stuff like that is really fun to me. And you really get a glimpse of who someone is just by looking in what their bag is. And, you know, I just think it's really fun and really cool. I usually carry a pocket knife in my bag, but I think it's in my bedroom. Because when I'm home alone, I feel more comfortable with it in my, well, of course I'm home alone. I live by myself. But when I'm home, I like to have it with me because it makes me feel safe. But yeah, so that was everything in my bag. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. I know I haven't been making videos, and in the last video I made, I said that I wanted to start making more videos, but honestly, I think I'm just gonna play it by ear, and I just kind of try to make videos when I feel like it. And I think it's because I'm busy a lot, but again, like I mentioned in that other video, I don't like making myself do something if I'm depressed. Like if I want to sleep and I'm depressed, then I'm gonna sleep. And I don't know, we'll see. I need something new. I need new practice. I need something to help me get out of the funk that I feel like I'm in. So if anybody has any suggestions, let me know. But yeah, so this was fun for me. It sounds stupid, but it was fun for me. I think I can't tell because my glasses on, but my foundation looks like it's 2 different colors. It's because I tried the Il Makiage foundation that said it was supposed to change people's lives, and I did the whole quiz, but I feel like this is yellow and this is definitely not yellow. I keep thinking I'm neutral toned, but I think I'm pink undertoned. I think I'm pink undertoned and not neutral undertoned, so I don't know. But I'm gonna have to send it back, but I wanted to give it a shot just to see how it went. I put on way too much blush because I don't usually wear blush. But anyway, I'm gonna go and actually wash my face because I just did my makeup for this video for some reason, even though it's like 1 a.m. I think. And yeah, I need to clean up this small mess that I made, and I think I'm gonna just chill, eat some ice cream, and relax. But if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification to be notified whenever I post. I really do think that I want to kind of do, like, I don't know, a nostalgia series of videos that just kind of harken back to when YouTube was a lot simpler. So I'm gonna have to really think about that and stuff like that, because this was fun for me, really is nostalgic, and I hope if anybody watches this that is from back then, it was nostalgic for you too. And yeah, so I'm gonna go and prepare for tomorrow because I'm getting my second vaccination, and I don't know if I'm gonna be within the, because it seems to be 50-50. Either you get it and you feel like shit, or you get it and you feel fine. So I don't know, we'll see. But eventually, 2 weeks after I get it, I'll be fully vaccinated. Doesn't mean that I shouldn't do what I have to do, but I'll still be more vaccinated and safer. So yeah, I'm mostly, you know, I'm also very scared and nervous, but whatever, it's fine. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Thank you for joining me in this video, and I hope that you have a wonderful day and a beautiful night. And this is Kat signing off. Bye.